So now let us go into the second bylaw, that is the height of the building. So what generally happens is, if we do not control the height of the particular buildings, and if the builders go on to construct the height, how much ever height it is possible by them, so it all depends on how much breeze, how much sunlight is going to be provided for the buildings which are situated adjacent to the tall building. Okay, so if you are having a tall building and a very short building to the adjacent of the tall building, so whatever sunlight is coming, it is going to be obstructed by the tall building. Whatever wind, breeze, fresh air is going to come, it is also going to be obstructed by the tall building. So as a result, the short building which is situated adjacent to the tall building will not get its share of sunlight, breeze and every other possibilities. So that is why we need to have a regulation on the height of the building. So this regulation or this control of height of the building is done by the methods of height zoning, as you can see. Okay, so there are few methods of height zoning how we can see. Okay, so let us see what are the methods of the height zoning here. So there are two methods of height zoning here, you can see. One is 45-degree airplane rule and another is 63.5-degree airplane rule. Okay, 45-degree airplane rule and 63.5-degree airplane rule. So what this rule suggests, let us see here. The rule states that no part of the tall building should cut the plane drawn from the edge of the road on the other side or from the rear space boundary. Rear space boundary means backside boundary, minimum of 3 meters, at an angle of 45-degree and 63.5-degree to the horizontal. So what this statement actually means, so let us see it in the diagram. So here we can see the 45-degree rule and the 63.5-degree rule. So I'll explain it here. So here you can see this is a building, and this is the road width. Okay, so this complete thing is the road and this is the road width. Now this is one edge of the road and this is another edge of the road. Now consider this building and consider the opposite edge of the road. For this building, this edge is the opposite edge of the road. Okay, for this building, consider the opposite edge of the road. Now this is the horizontal line. Okay, consider this is the horizontal line and draw a line from this edge of the road. Okay, this is the line that is drawn at 45-degree to the horizontal. Okay, this is the line which is drawn at 45-degree to the horizontal. And from where does this line originate? It originates from the one edge of the road. Okay, for this building I am considering this edge of the road and drawing a line here. So now you can see this line is going in this manner and it is exactly meeting the height of the building. So what I mean to say here is, this line is going in this manner, but this height of the building should not cross this line. Okay, so that is what the meaning here. This line should not cross the height of the building. So now this line is not crossing the height of the building, you can see. So this line is restricting the height of the building. So this line is restricting the height of the building. So this building can only be built up to this height. This height is decided by this line. This line means which is the 45-degree line to the horizontal, and this line is coming from this edge of the road. Okay, so let us see further in the next video.